Our 11 o'clock newscast here with a breaking news update. Good morning, everyone. Fire officials just telling us they do believe the wildfire threatening one of the most beautiful parts of northern Arizona is human-caused. Although at this point, they aren't saying exactly what happened here.
Of course, we're talking about the slide fire. So far, it has burned officially 500 acres in Oak Creek Canyon. 0% containment at this hour. ABC 15's Nohelani Graff is tracking this developing story, and now she tells us the winds are beginning to change. Big challenges for these firefighters. Nohe?
So the wind has really changed the situation here at Lookout Point of the slide fire. We still see that plume of smoke at the base of the mountain there, but further up the ridge is where the fire has started to climb, and then over the top of the ridge, that's where fire crews are really focusing their efforts now. And what can happen, I am told by fire officials, is that the wind can easily swoop it down into this canyon. It can jump the road. So what they're doing is they are moving our crews further away from this area at this point. In the meantime, we have still seen plenty of helicopters making water drops in the Oak Creek Canyon area. I'm also told that's where hotshots are focusing their efforts, is protecting those 100 structures, homes that are threatened in that area.
It's a difficult fire to catch when you have wind-driven and very, very steep terrain. That's why we have 15 hotshot crews on order, because it's only the boots on the ground that can really get a fire line all the way up and around this stuff.
Also, while the official estimate right now is 500 acres, we also know full well that that section of the fire has climbed up into the canyon, so it could be upwards of 1,000 acres.
Fire now has moved up the canyon, ran up through West Fork, and is up on Harding Point. It's got up onto the flats here, and the wind is pushing it across the flats.
In the meantime, they do know this is a human-caused fire. There is a tip line set up. We have that number on our website. Investigators are asking for any witnesses to call them if they think they saw something in the Oak Creek Canyon area yesterday around the time this fire started at 4 o'clock.
And so right now, the Red Cross has shelters set up for evacuees, and you can see the volunteers there setting one up. So far, we're hearing no one has shown up to the shelter, but with more than 100 structures under threat from the slide fire, there is no doubt going to be a lot of precautions here as people flee the area and try to figure out where to go. Of course, Dan, this means if it is up to 1,000 acres, this thing has doubled fairly quickly.
Right. Well, all of this causing a traffic alert. It might alter your plans if you're headed up north. ADOT telling us because of the wildfire, a 12-mile stretch of State Route 89A is currently closed in both directions. Now, this area affected we're talking about is north of Sedona. Right now, there is no estimated time when that'll be back open. To get around it takes State Route 170 from Sedona to the I-17.
Of course, our teams are tracking the slide fire closely for you. Count on ABC 15 for complete coverage. And remember, when we're not on their air, you can always check out abc15.com as well in our free mobile app.